I'd like to talk about a guy named Cromulent Archer. He's a guy on YouTube. He is not very well known. He's only got about 11,000 subs at the time of this video. And I'm actually kind of glad he only has that many. Another thing I'll get to later. But, yeah, he's a guy on YouTube. He's not very well known. For the people that do know him, this is actually, yeah, for the people that know him, not many people do. He's not a very big channel by any means. And, but I thought I'd do a video on him because there's a lot of things I gotta say about this guy. And the only series I really watched of his is this Monstrum series. Because that's a game that is okay and I kind of like. And so I watched his series on that because there's very few good quality series on that game on YouTube. His one was recorded good and had good audio and everything. That's basically the only good things I can say about it. And so I watched that one. And when I did watch it, there is so many problems with him. And I can't believe he even has 11,000 subs. He doesn't deserve that many. There are so many moments in there where I kind of almost want to make a montage video of all the stupid moments in his Monstrum series. Because there's probably over 50, probably 100 different things he's done to do, but I'll give you a couple of examples here. There's times, well, he'll go into a room and the guy's about to get him, the monster, and he'll say, "There's nowhere to hide in here." When there's a place that he can hide right in front of his face, as if he can't see or something. As if he is that dumb to not realize that. And you gotta have a real problem when you can't see a hiding place right in front of your face. And he'll act like, he'll do a lot of things in there that are just plain stupid. He'll try to, when he finds a part for one of the escape groups or something, he'll try putting it on something else, and he won't put two and two together of where what he finds is supposed to go. And when he first started the series too, he went into the game before he started and did his first look impression video. And so when he did go in there, he didn't last very long, and the monster found him, and he died. And so that completely spoiled all of the scare factor in the series. That was complete bullcrap from the start. That was a stupid decision right there, and that was at the beginning of the series. And from there on, there were so many stupid moments about the fuses and crap. I don't know what this goes for, but let's do it anyway. And stuff, and all the stupid moments and episodes. And that's when there's a point in the series too when he learns the names of the monsters, because apparently they have names. The developers gave them names for some reason. And when he learns the names, I think, oh god, not this again. Because after that time, when he learns the names of the monsters, he will not stop repeating them. Whenever he wants to talk about one of them, he'll say, "Oh, here's this person and this person, I think it's this person," and then every time he gets into a new game after he dies, he's probably died over 20 times in all episodes. And there's only, I think, was it 15 episodes? 10? There ain't many at all. And he's probably died 20, 30 times, because that's how much he's bad at it. And, whenever he wants to acknowledge, every time he restarts, he'll say, "I think we have this person, I think we have this person." He does that every single time, and that gets pretty annoying after a while. Saying, "Oh, I think we have this guy, and I think we have this monster, and I think we got this guy." And he'll keep repeating their names and repeating them, and it gets so old. I really don't want to complain too much here, but when you do that much, I gotta say it, that he is very totally overdoing it in there. I would almost want him to redo the entire series. I almost want to leave a comment on one of his videos just saying, "Can you redo the series because it was so terrible?" But I doubt he reads any of his comments. I actually looked on his videos a little bit ago, and I haven't seen him reply to any of the comments, the very few he does get. So, I doubt I will get even replied to or seen. If he does see me, I doubt he'll even care what I have to say. What I have to say. And, yeah, he won't stop repeating the names of the monsters. And then, yeah, he can't find the hiding spots right in front of his face. And the commentary is a big problem, too. There'll be points where he won't say anything for a long time. It'll just be complete silence of him walking around. And that's it. It's not entertaining at all to listen to him walk around in the game and not even talk. He doesn't even say anything. It's all silent. Like he doesn't know what to say, like he's nervous or something. And that's not very good commentary for a channel that gets a decent amount of views. It's not like he gets only 2 viewers per video. he gets, a couple hundred. Some of them he gets 1,000. And so you gotta have good quality stuff. You want to get those views and you want to make people happy. But when you have commentary like that, that's bull crap. And he did that in all those videos too. That's another reason why I want him to redo the series, which he probably won't care if I say that to him anyway. And that's another big problem with it. And there's even a moment. Here's another thing. There's even a moment where he's by the helicopter escape route there. And when he's going through the cargo containers to look for all the stuff inside of them, he can't, for some reason, when he gets the bowl cutters to cut open the cargo containers, he has to start way far away from each of the chains, or they're wrapped together with chains on there that you have to cut off. And for some reason, he can't even seem to do that right. He stands a couple feet away from them each time, and he can barely even click on them in the first place to cut them off. And when he finally does, and he goes on to the next one, which he can barely click because he's so far away. He doesn't feel like walking up to them, which is strange, but I don't know. This guy's pretty screwed up anyway. And when he does open them up, he opens the doors and everything. And on this one, he opens both doors on it when he didn't really need to. And he says, "Oh no, don't do that." Well, that was a waste of sound. I think, what the hell is that? A waste of sound. Is that a new phrase you invented? What the hell is that? A waste of sound, come on. It's a game. Does that really even matter? It's so dumb. It's not like opening a door is gonna make you lose. You made a big deal out of that with that new phrase he invented, and that's one of the worst moments of the entire series. I gotta say right there. And man, there was another moment when he was with, down in the submarine escape area there, submarine. And when the hunter, the skinny guy, the skinny monster there, he was about to get him, and he was gonna try to use the welding torch against him to try to hurt him or something. And when he went up to him to try to use it, all he did was die. So that was just another example of the stupidity right there. And at least he knew how to use the fire extinguisher against the big guy. But other than that, try and use the welding torch against the other skinny guy to try to get him to get hurt or something, or fall down or something. That's complete stupid right there. And there's plenty of other moments too. How every single locker door he finds, someone apparently told him in the comments or something, that every door he opens, when you have both of them open and you hide in one and the monster is about to get you, apparently if you have the other one open or something, or if yours is the only one closed out of a few that are there, he'll probably pick the one you're hiding in instead of the other ones. And apparently some guy told this to him, and he believed it, and so every single locker, cabinet, or anything he opened, he had to open and close every single one, and only left one open each time. And so he was wasting his time every single time he tried to loot something. He had to open and close every single cabinet, every single closet, everything. And that was another example of his stupidity. He shouldn't have done that. I thought, God, how dumb can you be? It's just a waste of time. I'm not even sure if that guy was lying to him or anything, or if he fell for it somehow. I'm not sure if that was a complete lie. I think it is, because you don't even have to do that. It's not like closing doors is going to do anything. And a lot of the times he'll say, here, I'll repeat the same phrase over again. We'll leave that one open so we have a place to hide later. He probably said that 5 times throughout the series. Every single time when he opened and closed all of the doors and left one open to hide. And he'll say that tons of times. You just go watch the series and he will say that. Probably 5 to 10 times throughout the whole series, and that gets really annoying too. And there's probably way more reasons than that. I went through very few of them right there. I almost wanted to make a list, but I thought, well, I already got so many of them memorized. I've seen that series, and it sucks so much. I know all the stupid stuff he's done. And I do want him to redo it, but he won't ever do that. Even though, I remember one of the last episodes he did, I think it was the very last one, he played the game when it was about to be fully released, and he said he even put it on the title that it was the full release, but it wasn't. It was a few days before it, or a week before the actual full release of the game, even though he put that in the title and he acted like it was. And he just lied to everyone right there. I thought, he says it's the full release, but it's not in the first place, so why even say it? How about you just wait a week till it comes out, then you can put that in the title. But apparently he didn't feel like doing that or something. He was too lazy again. Just like when he was cutting those chains off the cargo containers. And another thing inside the cargo containers, when you crawl through them, when you got the skinny guy in there, he leaves behind the bubble type of things, egg sacs or something. And for some reason, he seemed to be obsessed calling them pustules for some reason. Every single time he saw one of those, he said he called it pustule. I have no idea why. He couldn't call it, oh, there's egg sacs in there, or there's something like that. He had to repeat that word. He probably said that 5 to 10 times per episode, I'd say. And that's another thing that got annoying, because he repeated it so much. And that's another example of how bad the commentary is in that series. And lately, I even watched a couple episodes before recording this on this channel, some of the newer videos, and the commentary is just as bad. There's so many silent moments where he's not even talking or not even bothered to do anything. And so it looks like he hasn't improved on that at all. And yeah, that's one of the big flaws he's got. So yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, I'm glad he only has 11,000 subs. He does not even barely deserve that. Out of all of the problems he had in just that one series, and that's only one series out of the entire channel. And I have no idea how many other series he's done over the years. I have no idea. That's just one of them. So I can't imagine how many more problems he has in all the other ones. So there you go. That's reason right there why he is terrible. You can go watch the series too. Cromulent Archer, go search him. Go look in this playlist, Monstrum series. You can go watch it, and everything I said in this video will be in that series. And if I say something that isn't in there, you can tell me, because apparently I screwed up too or something. Even though I know my facts, and I've watched that series plenty of times of how bad it is. And there's probably many more moments too that I forgot, because there's so many that there's countless. And that's not a good thing either. That's bad. It's a really bad thing. There should be very few at all. There should be none. But there's tons, and that's terrible. It's the opposite of what it